I want you guys to imagine it being a Friday night, you're settled down, getting ready to watch a movie, and then you get a frantic message from a guest saying that they're locked out, they've been trying for 15 minutes, and also on top of it, they've been walking for 20 minutes just to get to your location, dragging 2 large suitcases behind them. I want to show you guys how I dealt with this and created a fantastic guest experience. Hi guys, Ladero here. I'm a professional short-term rental host. I currently operate and manage over 20 units, and also I've had the privilege of serving over 2,500 guests. And I am here today to share with you some super tips that will help maximize all aspects of your short-term rental business. Let's go ahead and jump into today's topic. So, like I said, let's set the stage. It's a Friday night. We're getting ready to settle down. Get ready to pop a movie in and enjoy. We already had dinner. We just want to relax, unwind for the week, and watch a movie. Then all of a sudden, I get a message from a frantic message, I should say, from a guest telling us how she was walking for 20 minutes just to get to the location. She's been dragging 2 large suitcases behind her. And once she get there, she's been trying to get into the unit of which she's been locked out for about 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, oh no, this is a terrible experience. How did we let this slip through our fingers? First of all, she says she's been locked out trying to get in for the last 15 minutes. This is the first thoughts that go to your head, right? Our security system never sent us any notifications of someone trying to enter the unit and being locked out. So I'm like, how did we miss this, right? And so I started communicating with the guests, going back and forth, and finally realized that there is like a way to save this reservation. And I want you guys to experience that with me. So how I'm gonna actually do this, I'm actually gonna let you guys listen to a re-rendered version of the conversation between this guest and I, because long story short, messaging back and forth, she wasn't getting what I was trying to explain to her. So I said, hey, do you by chance have an iPhone? And she said, yes. So I was like, awesome. Do you mind if I go ahead and give you a video call so I can look around and see exactly where you are, and we can get this resolved for you and get you into the unit immediately. So I want you guys to go ahead and listen to a snippet of this conversation and show you guys how I turned this, what could have been a terrible experience for a guest, around to where she actually booked another stay with us, like immediately. So let's go ahead and jump into that conversation. Hi, this is Ladero with reservations.
Hi, it's Allison Taylor. I am staying at apartment 4, and I cannot get into the apartment. I have been trying for 15 minutes and I just need to get in.
I will be happy to assist you in getting into the apartment immediately. Let me just double check on your reservation here. It looks like we have that you arrived today, so that's good. We're not a day early or anything like that. Okay, let's just first make sure you got through the front door. So did you get through the front door with the code we provided?
Yes, I am at the right location. I entered the code to get through the front door and then went up the stairs. But there is no keypad on any of these doors. I just need to get in. I rode on the train to the closest stop and I have been walking for 20 minutes with 2 large suitcases.
You know what? No problem. Let me help you get in as soon as possible so we can get you in and you can relax. You know what? In saying that you walked about 20 minutes from the nearest stop, we're about 5 minutes from the nearest stop as per the directions. Let me just make sure you're at the right location, if you're okay with that. So the building, it's a white building, and we do have a small front yard out front, and also a few flowers in a flower bed. Do you see that?
No, this is a red brick building. It's where my GPS told me to go. And when I got her, the code worked on the front door.
But we're actually in a white building. Is it okay if you just feel free to leave your suitcases inside the building so you don't have to take them back outside at the current moment? But if you could, can you step outside and just tell me the nearest cross streets to where you are?
Yes, it's
looks like the GPS took you to the wrong location, and just looking it up on the map here, it looks like it's about 20 minutes the opposite direction if you're walking from where we actually are.
Oh, no, I have been on a long flight with 2 large suitcases and I can't believe I walked the wrong way.
I'm so sorry about that, Allison. Sometimes we love technology, especially when it works, and then sometimes it pulls these weird things on us and send us wrong directions. But is it okay if I sent an Uber to pick you up and take you to the correct location? You don't have to worry about it. I'll make sure the driver has the correct address. All you have to do is just get in. He'll take you to the location so you can get settled in. Is that okay with you?
Oh wow, you would do that for me?
Absolutely. All I need you to do, if you're okay with that, is just wait in front of grab your suitcases and wait in front of the building of where you currently are. I have the address based on the map here. I'll send a driver over, and it looks like they'll be there in less than 2 minutes. And boom, there you guys have it. This is how I saved a reservation that, again, could have been an extremely terrible experience. We would have heard about it in our reviews, even though we provided all the correct information. The guest herself ended up going to the complete different wrong location. The thing that I did find weird about this particular one is that the building that she went to has the exact same entry code as my building. That was pretty funny. So it just made the situation even more crazy. Whereas, like, out of all the chances, what would be that this guest would go to a building that's not ours, get in through the front door perfectly fine, go up the stairs, find the exact same apartment number, and then get stuck, right? For 15 minutes. That's so crazy to me. But again, using what we have at our discretion, I did a previous video how I showed you guys how I use referral codes a lot in my business to help guests, to enhance their experience. And this one was no different. If you have a Uber account or what's the other one? Whatever the other service is, right? If you have those accounts, these ride-sharing accounts, a lot of them will love to incentivize you to share their services with other people, so they give you referrals codes. And so I have those referral codes listed in my listings on the short-term rental sites, whether that's HomeAway, Airbnb, my own personal website, even my own social media channels, right? I have it listed there, and every time a new person signs up, I get credits. So what I did was I used the credits to pay for this lady's Uber ride from the wrong location to the correct location. They dropped her off right in front of the door, made it super easy. The guy was even nice enough to help her get her bag, get her luggage out of the car, right? It was amazing. And, that tiny little shift of what we did in our business, instead of being selfish and just using those credits for my needs, which I rarely ever use Google or Lyft. That's what it is, Lyft. I rarely ever use those services, but I have all these credits. And so when I have a guest that comes into a problem, that faces a problem like this, is like, oh, I'm stuck at the airport, or I went to the wrong location and I have no way to get, to your location. A lot of people will say, hey, well, figure it out. But what we do to raise the bar in our business is use those credits to create a different experience for our guests. So, that's what I did. That's how I turned this very potential bad reservation to a really good one. And like I did say, she booked with us again, which was fantastic. She was here for, I think, a little over a week. Then she booked another stay the following month for like another 6 or 7 days, just because of that initial experience that she had with us, and how we decided to handle it. So again, that's my super tip that I want to share with you guys today on this video. So if you guys, I would like you guys to share some of your tips with me. Like, if you guys think I handled the situation correctly, what could I have done better? Because I'm not perfect. This is just things I've learned along the way. And also for those of you who want to get started in the game of short-term rentals and want to do it professionally, reach out to me, put a comment below so that we can connect. And if there's people who are already hosting, I hope this tip actually help you to be able to host at a higher level. So I'll talk to you guys next time. See ya.